Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy LG Grown. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody had a great day today. You know what I'm saying? If you're coming off of work, you about to enter your home. You know what I'm saying? I hope you made it home safe. You know what I'm saying? It's just a great day. I hope you having a great day. You know what I'm saying? But we got to talk about it. Breaking news. Breaking news. Kiyan. Yes, Kiyan Anthony. The beloved son of Carmelo and Lala Anthony, son, has announced that he is taking his talents to Syracuse. Okay? Yes. Kiyan Anthony is taking his talents to Syracuse University. He will be attending school there. How do I feel about this? I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I really am. I'm happy that he's keeping it back in NY. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go across the Cali and all that other stuff to play there and all that other stuff. But it was interesting that he announced his decision on his father's podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Check it out. It's pretty good. You know, Carmelo Anthony is the host and his co-host. I can never say his name is, I think his name is Miz the Kid, something like that. Don't cut my head off. I'm not great with names, but yes. So he had made the announcement, and he also had Lala on the show with Carmelo. And it was interesting to see the two, because obviously everybody knows that they broke up. They're now no longer together. But how was the chemistry of them two? Because let me be honest with you. Now I'm going to be real. Some people might not talk about it. I felt them two was a good couple. You know what I mean? I had hopes. I remember, and this was back when he was on Denver, when they was together. You know what I mean? I thought it was a real nice tandem group, them two. Real nice couple. I really was hoping for the best of them. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, you know, they couldn't make it. You know, Carmelo did what he did. You know, it is what it is. They moved on. They're at a better place. But as you can see, there is no animosity. Them two are still cordial. I hope I said that word professional. They're cordial in the atmosphere of, you know, with each other. And besides, they have a child together. So just always remember, even if you're not with your significant other, you know what I'm saying, the child comes first. It still should not stop you to be a parent. Period. No matter if you got to go see your child, or the child, you don't stop being a parent. You should always, the child should be a priority no matter what, even if the two can't see eye to eye. So it was interesting to see him, Kiyan, Lala, and Carmelo on there, and you know, they're talking, they're giving their child praises, they're happy, they are, they're telling them, I'm so proud of you, whatever you decide, I support you 100%, and then the floor is yours. And then it's like the world kind of saw. Everybody was hoping him going to Syracuse. Let's just be clear. I read so many comments that said, please pick Syracuse. I don't think I saw one person not say go to not Syracuse. You know? But it was good to him to go to his father's alma mater, where his father won a championship there. And I don't know the last time they won a championship since Melo left. If I'm being honest with you, it's been a long time for Syracuse. Syracuse needs some type of uplifting. But nevertheless, I was so glad to see Kiyan pick Syracuse. You know, I hope you do great there. Many success. You know, you do your thing, you ball out, and then you're able to go to the next level, which is the NBA. I just hope you just stay focused, stay locked in. You know what I'm saying? I think the thing when it comes to the next generation of the parents' children is that some of them get complex. They don't stay in tune of what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? You have to still have that hunger. That same hunger you had when you went to every court in New York to be the #1 player, you got to still have that same hunger when it comes to this. Nobody's going to give you slouch that you're Carmelo Anthony's son. You have to show them you belong here with them. That's the only way you're going to get your respect. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to play the big names, the big teams. They're going to test you. And if you do well against them, then they'll be saying, oh yeah, he's definitely an NBA player. Also, we got to talk about it. I really didn't want to talk about it, but obviously tonight is the fight, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. My mixed feelings for this fight is still the same. I honestly, this is why I'm gonna be forward with y'all. I really don't want to see this fight. I mean, listen, yeah, I saw Mike Tyson slap Jake Paul and all that other stuff. The clickbait is flooding and everything, and everybody's like, oh, I want to see Mike Tyson. I honestly don't think this is going to be what people think it's going to be. I don't think Tyson's going to knock out Jake Paul, and which bothers me because these fighters that are fighting him, it's like he's not getting that fighter that is a real knockout, put you on your ass fight. He keep getting these fighters, and I mean, don't get me wrong, Tyson's a good fighter, but Tyson's past his time. Tyson is not the Tyson that back in the day you wouldn't want to step 10 feet in the ring with Tyson because you knew he was crazy as hell and his punch was killer. This ain't the same Tyson. Tyson got a great punch, but I don't think he's going. I don't see him knocking out Jake Paul. That's just me being real. I don't see it. I just see this. They're in the ring. They throwing jabs back and forth, and Jake Paul still talks trash. That's what's gonna happen. I still think Jake Paul is still gonna be talking trash after this fight. He survived against Mike Tyson. You're talking about an ego. That ego of his is going to skyrocket. I've been in the ring with the baddest month on town, Mike Tyson, Iron Mike. Everybody said I ain't had no check. Do you realize what y'all creating if he survived that fight? If he survived that fight, y'all created a monster. I'm telling you, I can see it. He survived that. He survived every round against Tyson. Oh, man, it's nonstop with Jake Paul. They're going to be like, who you want to fight next? Whoever. So, I don't know. Last time I watched a fight, I watched that Floyd Mayweather fight, and I could not tell y'all how disappointed I was in that fight. Y'all saw, I ranted. I was pissed. I stood up to watch that fight. Man, I couldn't get that sleep back. That's how mad I was. That was like, ooh, that was not a good day for me. Because I was like, you gotta be kidding me. This fight this on, I don't know yet. But we shall see. We shall see. If I had to pick a winner, neither. Neither. I think it's going to be a draw. Y'all want me to be honest? I really think it's going to probably be a draw. I don't see nobody winning. I really don't. If I was prize pick, I would pick draw and hope get my money back. Well, that's my thought, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I'll be picking my football picks for this week. Stay tuned. Stay locked in. We're going to talk about it. Obviously, the big talk was Philly versus Washington Thursday night game. Washington lose to Philadelphia, which now Philadelphia is 8-2. Here's the thing I'ma say, and I don't want to be like, because I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm not hating. I think, Washington, as what they are, they were a great improved team. They were a good improved team this year. But you got to look at the schedule of who they played. When it came down to hard teams, they have not been over the hump of beating a hard team. They've been beating real decent teams. The Hail Mary, they won that game. There's games that they have, they lost to Baltimore, they lost to, there's games you want to see if they actually are the real deal, and they just hasn't shown it yet. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got Philly that's now holding our division first now after beating Washington. So now you got Philly talking smack. And it wasn't even, the crazy part of this, it wasn't Philly passing game that kept them in the game. Saquon Barkley is like rebirthed being in Philly. It's like he a whole different person. You know what I'm saying? He got the line that he needs. He get the block. He run the ball. I mean, this is a whole different Saquon. And I know New York is really I can't believe we let him walk. I know they're kicking themselves in the head. I just can't believe we let him walk. And then let him walk to a division. So, he could have went to anywhere. He could have went to anywhere. When you see a player that's been on the team for a certain amount of years, and he goes to the division rivalries, that's personal. I'm telling you like it is. I don't care what they say. That's personal. That's personal. He said, okay, you didn't want to pay me the money. You paid this quarterback, and then you didn't want to pay me. You decided to let me test the waters in free agency. Okay. You get a call. Now, it might not have been your highest bid, but you get a call. Now, the money talk, you okay, I'll sign with you. Dot, seals, sign. Boom. They make the announcement. Saquon is a Philadelphia Eagle. I know the Giants was we got to see this man twice. And I know every single time he go against New York Giants, he's fixing to do something to them. It's just how it is. When you've been on a team for so long, you your idea of retirement is with them. You yeah, I'm going to be here for a long period of time. I'm going to retire with them. They going to lift my jersey up. And then they just do you foul. All because, they thought maybe you were injury prone. It's a lot of things running to their head. But then you get a team that say, listen, I know what you're capable of doing. I ain't worrying about that. You 100% healthy, this is what we'll give you. And when you get that motivation, that's a motivation. So, you know, Philadelphia right now looking very, very team to beat. At one point, I thought they was like suspect, like they was barely beating team. They was letting people come back in the game, you know, but they're slowly getting it together. I still feel in the NFC East, I feel as Detroit is the strongest. To me, I feel Detroit is the strongest right now, that they're the ones to beat. You know, they only can hurt themselves. San Fran, they're slowly coming up back. They're getting their players back. So we'll see. They'll be in the hunt as well when it comes to the NFC. So, you know, it's just you know, you got to stay tuned. Green Bay, obviously, they could be a chance. I mean, there's teams in there that we're wanting to see what's going to go down. You know, and I will make my picks this weekend, so you lock in, you stay tuned, and we just gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. That's all I can tell you. Subscribe.